Hello everybody and welcome to yet another BLUETTI live stream. Very good to see you guys. I'm your host. My name is Ilya. If you have any questions, mark them with a question, okay? However you spell it, question, so I can see. I will constantly comment at it and I will see the questions. So I'll reply to your questions. Of course, when I opened this live stream, okay, just like a couple of minutes ago, I was wondering, is the live actually, or is it the replay? Because I see exactly the same comments every live stream, from 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗧 and of course from ends1293. Did I get it right? Greetings from the West Tennessee. Greetings to West Tennessee from BLUETTI headquarters here. Not from BLUETTI headquarters to be if you want to get very technical, but from BLUETTI live room here. Okay guys, welcome to this live room. 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗧 Rambling Bob reviews. I was watching this video, this review of AC60, our new product, and I saw a comment. The comment said something like, very nice to see this review from this little guy. I was like, who wrote this comment? And that was, you know how that was? That was Rambling Bob Reviews. Bob, very good to have you here. Without you, we wouldn't have the live stream that we are having right now. Who is ready for right now? We start rhyming here. How was your day? Question. My day, it's all right, guys. It's all right. What's up, LaRonda? Oh my God, he said my name. Yeah. Okay, this, I pause here. B, I pause again. Chelsea, hello, very good to see you. Away from Science, Jeff, just watched your video about, what was that, wait, I forgot, AC60, right, AC60, yeah, great video. Greetings from Las Vegas, greetings to Las Vegas. Hi everyone, hello, William Randall. LaRonda, are you having some burritos, or what is that? Okay guys, very good. Now guys, please invite your friends, alright? I wanted you guys all invite at least one friend. That's how we'll grow our church, community. So guys, please invite your friends. I wore the cap last week. My wife says I look funny in a cap. Wow. Okay, good to know that. Thanks Jeff. Taco Tuesday. Taco Tuesday, that's the thing. Okay, he did it. All right, cool, guys. All right, guys, now invite your friends. We have 2 hours ahead. Just like last time, I put the agenda in the comments, in the description, excuse me, so you can check what we're going to be talking about today. You can check the part you're probably most interested in. Okay, let's go through it together. So now we're just like doing a quick ice-breaking chat, right? Even though we don't have to ice-break anything here because we all know each other. That's why we also need new people in our community. Guys, you know what to do. Just please share this live stream with your friends. Now, we'll kick things off with AC200 Max right here, that I call user's choice, because it is indeed the user's choice. Probably the most user-friendly power station in our collection, okay? It's something that absolutely anybody should get, and everybody. And you're probably thinking, it's a bad advice, right? It's too general. It's how do you know what I want? Well, I think absolutely everybody would profit from having AC200 Max. Now we'll talk about B300, and I love B300 because it's an expansion battery. It can work on its own. Let's start a timer, by the way, 30 minutes. It's right now not going, yeah. So it can work by itself. It only has 3 outputs though. A car power socket, 12 volt 10 amp, car power socket, USB type C, USB type A, both quick charge. It can work by itself. It's a plus already. It is also very versatile. It can be connected to different power stations. It can work with AC300. And forms a modular solar generator. It can work with AC200P, AC200 Max. So it's really good to have this battery here, and we'll talk about it. Now next we'll talk about PV200. PV200 is our portable solar panel. Those solar panels you would take with you when you go camping, when you go maybe play some football outdoors, you want to charge your devices. You would take something like this. You will not shatter them, you will not break them. They're easy to carry around, really nice. We'll also talk about an option for those of you guys who need more solar input PV350 right here. You see how lightweight they are, how portable those solar panels are. And we'll talk about, of course, bundles. We'll put AC200 Max and B300, AC200 Max and the solar panels. And we'll talk about our modular solar generator, AC300 and B300. I'll tell you why I have two B300s here, what are the pros of having two batteries as opposed to only one battery, and you can actually get up to 4 batteries. AC300 up to 4 B300 batteries, okay? I don't encourage you to go get it right now. What I encourage you to do is just stay here, invite your friends to, okay, it's very important, it's more enjoyable to watch it together. And let's figure out what is the best power station or modular solar generator for your community, for your family, for you. So let's go guys, let's get started. Now that was my greetings to our community on YouTube. We also have a community on Facebook, okay? And let me say hi to 16 people watching us on Facebook. Hey, Laurent Parks, both Facebook and YouTube. Michael, Newberry, Jennifer, Ludeman. Who else do we have here? Blake Marchand, Luis Gonzalez Jr., Brian Addison. Very good to see you guys here. So what is it? What is solar 1/2 off yet? I don't quite understand this. All right, same guys. If you have a question to me, you want me to answer during the live stream, just mark it with like questions, so I can question mark, or maybe just the word question, so I can see it and I can reply to it faster. Now we also having giveaways every 30 minutes. Okay, so we just started a timer. We are giving away BLUETTI tableware set, BLUETTI fridge magnets, as well as BLUETTI multimeter and other giveaways. So stay here for the giveaways every 30 minutes, okay? Someone says, Tim, you're a friend. Okay, thank you for that. You are my friends too. All right, so BLUETTI multimeter, tableware set, and other giveaways. However, guys, the giveaways can only be shipped to the USA, and our discount codes are only valid in the USA. So yes, we have discount codes. In fact, they will save you a lot of money depending on what product you're purchasing, and you will see those discount codes in the description. Okay, I marked them in a bold font so you can find them easily. Discount code for AC200 Max, for B300, for example. So please enter those discount codes when you place an order, when you check out. Remember to use the discount code, okay? But they are only valid in the USA for now. All right, so let's get started, guys. And let's kick things off with AC200 Max right here, okay? Before we even start talking about AC200 Max, tell me, guys, and you know that, I'm sure, what are two most important matrix characteristics when it comes to power stations? And it's true about our power station and any other power stations, okay? I would argue it's probably battery chemistry, actually, battery chemistry. You want to make sure you're getting premium batteries, right? So there are two main types of batteries. I'll make it very quick: lithium ion and lithium iron phosphate, okay? Long story short, lithium iron phosphate is much better, okay? So what batteries are we using? Yes, lithium iron phosphate batteries. And why are those better? Last one before last, I was talking mainly about how they have a longer lifespan, okay? So that means you can use them longer, okay? So you also have to calculate it into the price, into the cost, right? So, for example, lithium ion batteries in general, they have from 500 to 1,000 cycles. Okay. On the other hand, lithium iron phosphate devices, power stations in particular, they have a life cycle of 2,500 to 3,500 cycles. Okay, this is a significant difference. It means you can use them longer. And also last time, I don't remember who that was. I think it was Not Slim One who said that lithium iron phosphate batteries are also much safer when it comes to, for example, having them like set on fire, okay? They will not burn. They're also very safe. I forgot to mention that. Yes, indeed, lithium iron phosphate batteries are safe. And with our advanced battery management system, it's even safer. So battery management system, or BMS for short, we have it in almost all of our power stations. That's protection from overcurrent, from short circuit, from overload, from temperature that is too low and will damage the batteries, from temperatures too high. So we have advanced battery management system, so you don't have to worry about destroying your battery too early. Okay, so lithium iron phosphate batteries, and we use them in every single power station of ours. We used to have AC250S that we used lithium ion battery in. I remember that, but we don't do that anymore. This is not to completely destroy lithium ion batteries' their reputation. That's still great. They have a couple of advantages, like they're less heavy, okay, and less expensive. So they're great. They're not that bad. They're not evil. I'm not saying they're evil. I'm just saying that lithium iron phosphate batteries are superior, okay, and you want to get superior batteries. So AC200 Max. This is our power station that belongs to kind of a bigger power stations family, right? We have the battery there inside, okay, already, and it's a big battery. It's a big battery capacity. It is 2048 watt hours, okay? For reference, the power station that's behind me right there, it's EB70S. I'm pointing to its 500, wait, let me check. Is it? Oh no, it's 716 watt hours. Okay. EB55 right there, it's 537 watt hours. EB3 there in the middle, the black one, is 268 watt hours. Okay. So just for the reference, AC200 Max is 2048 watt hours. The battery capacity. Okay. So it has the battery there already. You just turn it on and it starts working. You don't need anything else. However, it is also expandable, which means you can connect additional external batteries. And why will we use them? Why will we need them? Not everybody needs them. Maybe you don't need them, or maybe you do need them. The great news is that you can't lose in this game, okay? You buy a standard Max, you have a huge battery capacity inside here already. If you need additional batteries, you just purchase additional batteries from us, okay? You don't DIY it, you don't do anything crazy, okay? You can compare it to purchasing iCloud on Apple, right? But the difference is that they charge me monthly. And it's kind of annoying how everything now is a subscription, right? But for our batteries, you just buy them, you purchase them once, and you use them for years and years and years, okay? So now, it's only been like 13 minutes of this live stream, but we already know pretty much the most important thing about AC200 Max. Huge battery capacity, 2048 watt hours. Lithium iron phosphate batteries, LiFePO4, the best batteries. And it's expandable, so even if you don't need it now, it's just good to have this peace of mind, have this option that in the future, if you need it, you can always get additional batteries. And notice how I say batteries, because indeed, it's expandable with both B230, that is the same width and length with AC200 Max, so it fits perfectly. We don't have it on our live stream today. B230 is more than twice smaller than AC200 Max, yet it has the same battery capacity of 2048 watt hours. And you can expand it with one B230 battery or with two B230 batteries. So if you expand it with two B230 batteries, let's do the math, 2048 watt hours plus 2048 watt hours, battery capacity of B230 multiplied by 2. And I've got the numbers here. It's going to be 6,144 watt hours, okay? This is if you go for B230 batteries. If money is not tight on you right now and it's not a problem and you can invest more in off-grid solar solutions, I would go for B300. Let me explain why. Because B300, you can use it with both AC300, okay, with AC200 Max, and with other power stations. For example, AC500, our newest and currently world's biggest modular solar generator, okay, portable also. Now, And maybe you just like, oh, I just want to get like a power station now. But guys, believe me, I know many people who knew nothing about power stations. They got one and they got like very interested in that, you know, and they kept on purchasing more and more power stations. And it's always good to know that in the future, if you need to connect your B300 battery with something else that you're probably not interested in yet, you can do that. And this is the reason why we sell AC200 separately. You can purchase AC200 separately, and you're thinking, oh, but AC200 has no battery. Yes, it doesn't have battery inside. It does not. But the reason why we sell AC200 separately, and I always say it, is because some of you already have B300 batteries home, okay? And then when we had our newest AC500, world's biggest portable modular solar generator, it was a huge surprise because it never happened before. We always have the batteries specifically for the solar generator, but for AC500, it came as a surprise to me too, by the way. We can use it with both a B300 and B300S, so the newest battery, okay? So if you have B300 batteries home already, they are very versatile. So I encourage you guys to get B300 batteries. And of course, you see that it's a higher battery capacity too, and it's much higher. 1,000 watt-hour, it's a big difference. So B330 battery that we talked about is 2,048 watt-hours, the same battery capacity as here. And B300 is, as you guys can see right there, 3,072 watt-hours. You have two batteries, you have a big advantage. So with AC200 Max and two B300 batteries, that would be 8,192 watt-hours of battery capacity. And battery capacity is crucial because you simply can charge and run your devices for a longer time. So during power outages, you can take better care of your family, okay? Many of you guys have kids, have families to take care of. I don't have a family. I don't have anybody who's crying at home I have to take care of. So we don't have power outages here, almost never, actually. But, you know, if something happens, you know, I'm okay, you know. But your kids and your wife, excuse me, would really appreciate that. And you know what is the good thing is that I'm not selling you something like you have to buy this thing. It's not like an insurance or something, even though insurances are great, but it's actually an investment that will save you money, and it will start saving you money from the first day. Also note that our power stations have a very long lifespan. Okay, I didn't mention that. So, for example, guess how many cycles do we have on this power station? Meaning from 0 to 100%. How many cycles? Any guesses? 3,500. 3,500 cycles. Okay. What happens after that? The battery drops to 80% of the original capacity, and we have 6,000 cycles to 50% of the original capacity. So it's a long lifespan. We're talking 10 plus years. 10 plus years, and every year, every week, every day when you're using AC200 Max or any other power station of ours, you have peace of mind that if power outages occur, if there are blackouts, if put simply there is no grid power, you always have an additional method to charge your devices, you know. So it's really great, gives you peace of mind. And if you go outdoors, you know, that's enough bad news, forget about power outages, all this stuff. If you go outdoors, if you go play some of your favorite sports outdoors, or you go camping, right, you want to stay there, you get AC200 Max, you take it with you. You have a portable solar panel that you can use outdoors to recharge your power stations, and you really, you know, you're really a Superman now, so you don't rely on grid power at all. Okay, so this is for power outages, this is for blackouts, this is for outdoor activities, and also just as a additional way. Forgot what I was about to say. Let me have some water. Oh yeah, I recall it now. So also a great way to save, to cut your electricity bills, because you can integrate it to your home circuit. And know that you can recharge this whole capacity with solar panels. And what is solar power? It's free, right? Solar power is free, so you can store it. You can store the whole capacity, the whole batteries with all the batteries that you have with solar power. So if you live in a place where there are a lot of sunny hours, you should definitely profit from that. Okay, now one more thing. Let's talk about another yet very important thing, that is AC inverter. Let me check if we have any questions that want to be carried away too often. Question: what is the tableware set? Okay, Ryan, thank you for asking that. A tableware set is this metal tableware set where we have a basically like a set of plates and pans, frying pans that you can take with you when camping. This is something we give away today. Okay, thank you for your question. Okay, and Rambling Bob Reviews, Bob, I already answered that. Okay, good day from Australia. Good day, very good to see you. Not sure how to pronounce your nickname, Walrathy. I remember you, by the way. We only have warm feelings to Australia, but unfortunately our discount codes that we give today in this live stream are not valid in Australia. Okay. All right, guys, I see that we have a vivid conversation here, and thank you for answering each other's questions. Jennifer says, Tim, I'm sorry you have no family. We are your family. Well, just for the record, I have both parents. I'm not an orphan, and I have a great relationship with my parents, and I have 2 sisters too, and nieces and nephews. So I do have a family. What I meant was I don't have a family to take care of, okay? Because my parents, they are, they're in my home country in Ukraine currently, and they're fine, thank you. And I don't have like kids and a wife and someone to take care of. So like, if something happens, like a power outage, for example, okay, I'm okay. I'm not. There's nothing terrible. But for you guys, I know that some of you have families. I don't spy after anybody, first of all. But yeah, we have to find a way to. Maybe what I said before is a bad way to express my ideas. What I meant is, we have to find a better way to battle power outages and blackouts, okay? Just so that our family feels more comfortable. And great news is that it's a win-win, okay? I'm not asking you to invest in something that you will only use for power outages, okay? It will save you money, it will cut your electricity bills by a lot, and it also will protect you during power outages and blackouts. So absolutely get AC200 Max or AC300. But first, before you buy it, let's figure out what your needs are, what device you're going to be running, okay? So this is why we're going to be talking about AC inverter. So for every power station, you have to really pay attention to what the AC inverter is like. So the AC inverter, the most important thing about it is what is the maximum AC load it can take, okay? So it can be, let's say, 500 watts, 700 watts, 1000 watts, 2000 watts. For example, on this AC200 Max, it's 2200 watts maximum, okay? So what it means is that you cannot plug a device that pulls out more than 2200 watts and stays that way, okay? A device or devices. Okay, so you can plug one device, pulls out maybe 100 watts. Okay, that's very safe, within 2200 watts. You don't want to overload the AC inverter. Now, after you buy AC200 Max, you're going to be using it for 10, 15 years. Of course, you're going to be overloading it every once in a while. That's okay, and we have a battery management system. It's not that's not too bad, that's okay, but you don't want to intentionally plug devices that pull out more than 2200 watts. And where does this number come from? Well, it's the number stated here, okay? You just don't want to figure it out by yourself, you just trust what we say here. It's 2200 watts for AC200 Max, okay? Now, another thing is that when we plug devices or a device with a motor or inductor, we will have a peak. So the first milliseconds, it will peak, okay? And the surge power here is 4800 watts. It's there to handle that peak power, okay? But after this 0.5 seconds, so half of a second, it has to drop down. It has to drop down below 2,200 watts, okay? So 2,200 watts AC inverter. It's a good number. It's a good number. It's not anything supernatural. It's not too high. It's not too low. It's a good number. 2,200 watts of AC inverter. It's actually probably even like a little bit high. It's a good number for A300 Max. You will find no problem running different devices. Some heating devices when they pull out like 1,000 watts, totally fine. You can charge multiple devices at the same time. So speaking about charging or running devices, we have the best batteries. We have a great lifespan, good battery capacity, good AC inverter. What are the outputs? Where are we going to be plugging devices in? Let's find out if we have enough outputs for you. Okay, so let's take a look. On the very top right here, we have two wireless charging pads. They are at 15 watts. Now, guys, let me just do a quick guide on wireless charging pads. Look, they're great because sometimes maybe you have friends over in your house and they're like, "Oh, do you have this like whatever phone charger?" Like, I don't, but I have those wireless charging pads. Place your phone here on the top, turn the power station on, turn DC on because it belongs to DC. When I say turn DC on, what I mean is this. DC, what is it? DC on. Okay, now, and my phone now is charging wirelessly, okay, currently at 87%. They're great, very comfortable. People love them. You guys love them, do you? However, if you're like outdoors camping or, don't use them because they're not very efficient. You better be using your USB-C cable or USB-A cable, whatever you guys are using. It's that better because wireless charging pads, their nature is that they are wasting up to 60% of energy. It just goes into air and turns into heat. This is why your phone or any other device you're charging wirelessly is a little bit hot after that, right? So when you're home and you always have a way to recharge your A300 Max, use this wireless charging pads together with your friends. Enjoy it. You finally you can justify buying a phone with wireless charger. And yeah, this is it. This is great. But outdoors, still stick to USB-C and USB-A right there because it's a faster way. It's a more efficient way to recharge it. Okay, now two wireless charging pads. What else do we have? Let's start from DC outputs. Those are DC. We have two wireless charging pads. What is this? You probably recognize this output already, right? It's a 12 volt and 10 amp car power socket, also called cigarette lighter port, okay? That port looks like you can light a cigarette from there. You probably can. I'm not sure. Never smoked. Okay, so 12 volt and 10 amp car power socket. Now you can run some mini fridges from there. A lot of devices, so we have it here, right under the turn on off button. What we have here is a 12 volt and 30 amp output, and it's commonly called as an RV plug, okay? Why? Because you can connect it to Anderson adapter and you can run many devices in your RV. So if you guys spend a lot of time in your recreation vehicles, you will love this output, okay? Now here we have 12 volts and 10 amp DC 5.5-to-1 barrel connectors. You probably might call them differently, but you recognize them, okay? And as Jeff reviewed in his, I think it was the latest video, that we removed it from A60, okay? And yes, we did. Yeah, Jeff, you were right saying because not everybody using them. Actually, less and less people using them, but some people need them, but we don't have them on AC60. So we do still have them on, we still do have them on A300 Max, DC 5.5-to-1 barrel connectors. Actually, guys, let me know in the comments. Are you using those? I'm very curious, honestly. I know you can use them for some Wi-Fi routers, for some like TV routers, for even some lights. You can plug some LED lights, like a string of lights there. You can also buy those like adapters on, like for cheap on Amazon or something and run some other devices. But I'm really curious. Bob says, we never use them. Sad emoji. What is it? Yeah. Excuse me. Okay, so while you guys tell me if you use them or not, because I'm really curious, let's keep going. So here we have USB-C 100 watts, and good news for all iPhone users, myself included. USB-C 100 watts, it's a quick charge, so you probably saw numbers like 65 watts, even 40 watts, but this one is 100 watts, quick charge, the quickest you can get. USB-A 18 watts, also quick charge, and USB-A 5 volts and 3 amps 15 watts, so standard charging. Okay, let me check. Mostly used for van builds on smaller solar generators. Okay, people run them to the C bus, like a mini version of the WiFi connector, to the AC200 Max. So when connectors fall out on the. Okay, that's very new, and it sounds very nuanced to me. Thank you for the feedback. Thank you, Jeff, from Waveform Science. Okay, so now we're moving on AC outputs. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 AC outputs right here. It just gives us so much more possibilities to run our devices, right? We're not limited by DC, but also we have AC. We have 4 AC outputs. Those are 120 volts. By the way, if you're looking at those numbers, like what the heck is 100 to 110 volts? Guys, those numbers are for Japan. This unit can be used in both the USA and Japan. So don't be scared. You will not be having 110 volts. You have 120 volts standard voltage in the USA and 2100 watts. And we have one NEMA TT30, which is a RV output. Okay, and in fact, it's recreation vehicle use only right here. Again, great news for guys who live, or not necessarily live, but spend time in RV. Okay, so we have one output here, one here, crucial for RV dwellers and enthusiasts. Okay, now what do we have on the back side? Let me show you if we have anything here. We have fans here, of course. We want to keep our device cool. And the fans here, push and pull fan. And here we have like the most important info, and this QR code, you scan it when you connect it to the app for the first time. You also want to add it, you also can add it manually, or you can scan this QR code and connect it to the app only for the first time. Then you don't need to do this. So we have like carrying handles right here, and this is pretty much it in terms of outputs. Okay. So USB-C 100 watts, 20 volts, 5 amps, correct? USB-C port is motive voltage. Okay, but only, okay, USB-C really is the new standard power adapter for little stuff. Yes, correct, yeah, more and more devices switch to USB-C. Okay, now, so tell me guys, do you think we have enough outputs? What outputs would you like to add or remove? Well, listen to the feedback, at least I do. Other people do too. So let me know, what do you think there are enough outputs? Maybe you wanted to add or remove something. It's very interesting to hear your ideas. I speculate that we'll probably have enough outputs for you, right? Okay, now. All right, so guys, we have a giveaway in like 50 seconds. So let me explain how the giveaway works. I have a phone, and I will open this live stream on my phone, and I will take a screenshot. So I want you to type BLUETTI plus your own comment, okay? Because YouTube restricts users from typing one word repetitively. It regards it as spam. So type BLUETTI and something else in the comments, and I'll take a screenshot, and whoever's comment is here on the very bottom wins. Please note that the giveaways can only be shipped to the United States. Right now, guys, while we have still like 20 seconds before the giveaway, please give us a like. It really helps us grow. It helps us a lot. You don't even realize how it helps us to grow our community, renewable energy enthusiasts community. Okay, let me have a sip of water, and it's definitely water, replying to many questions asked before. And the first giveaway is going to be BLUETTI cap, like a CAP. Cap, if you see there on the screen, it's a nice black cap, it says BLUETTI. And let's go. Okay, BLUETTI is great. Yeah, let's go. BLUETTI is great. BLUETTI is the best. BLUETTI love. Okay, BLUETTI, what is it? Sign like alert? Oh, not an alert, like a attention sign. Yeah. Okay. BLUETTI powers my life. Now that sounds biblical to me. Okay, BLUETTI cap. All right, guys. just give you like a little bit more time to realize what's happening. For this guy feels like, what is happening in the comments? Just do the same thing, because I'm going to take a screenshot, and whoever's comment is on the very bottom wins. Okay. Now I'll do it from my phone this time, so it's better looking than from my laptop, where you can see a screen in a screen in a screen in a screen. And also, I will not be looking. Sometimes, like, my fingers slip, so the screenshot might not be taking. This is very unintentional. This is like literally. Let's do a test right now. Okay, screenshot is taken. So like this, just like that. All right. Ready? Let's do a 10-second countdown, and let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Okay, let's see who the winner is. And the winner is Classic Car Traveler. Classic Car Traveler, right here. Classic Car Traveler, the winner on YouTube. Okay, great. The winner on YouTube is Classic Car Traveler. Now, guys, don't go away. I'll tell you what to do. I mean, the winners, please don't go away. Stay here. And right now, let me open our live stream on Facebook, because we also do live on Facebook. And here is the Facebook. And let me also do the same thing. So yeah, correct, BLUETTI, and something else, creative. 10-second countdown. Just if you guys missed that, just type BLUETTI plus your own comment on Facebook. I take a screenshot. Whoever's comment is on the very bottom. Of course, this pinned comment is not included. It does not count. Wins. And one more time, the giveaways can only be shipped to the USA. All right, let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Okay, so the winner is Michael A. Newberry. Michael A. Newberry. Congratulations, Michael. Congratulations, Michael A. Newberry from Facebook. And congratulations, Classic Car Traveler from YouTube. Now, dear giveaway winners, please email us at livestream@bluetti.com and send us the information that I actually wrote down in the description. So please check the description. It's on the very bottom in cursive, in italic. So please check what you have to send us so we can ship your giveaway fast and easy. Okay. All right, we are all winners here. I like this attitude. Chelsea, that's the name, right? Okay, nice, classic. All right, okay. Congratulations, winners. Next giveaway is in 30 minutes. The timer is already reset. It's very quick work. Now, one more time, please give us a like. We have 25 people here, and we have 17 likes, guys. I'm not good at math, but I think we can get more likes. So let's, everybody chip in, give us a like. It helps us grow and helps us do this giveaways. Actually, we never stop doing giveaways. Every lesson we give away at least 4, or sometimes 8, because we do dual platforms, Facebook and YouTube at the same time. So let's go. Let's keep going. Okay. So I also wanted to know your opinion about outputs. Do you think we have enough outputs on AC200 Max? Feel free to share your ideas in the comments on Facebook or on YouTube. If you own BLUETTI, you're already a winner. Yeah, that's the right attitude. Okay, so outputs are great. Now let's talk about the ways to recharge our AC200 Max. Okay, now I'll tell you what. There are 7 ways to recharge it. There are 7 ways to recharge it. We have multiple ways, well, 7 ways to recharge it. What are those? Let's count together. You know better than me. Come on. What are the ways, what are the methods to recharge AC200 Max? Let me know in the comments. Just write it in the comments. Let's see who can get more likes, Facebook or YouTube. Yeah, okay. Challenge accepted. So what charging methods are there for AC200 Max? I'll wait for you to reply, because I know you know better than me. At least I hope so, because I was doing training another day for new colleagues, and I was asking them like questions, basic questions, by the way, after I presented them our products. And it was like, so, question, it was like, nobody's replying, nobody replies, nobody's talking. Silence, just dead silence. It's like, oh my God, I did such a terrible job, you know? it feels like math. If you like don't understand something and the teacher is like explaining, it's like, I don't understand yet, but I probably figure it out like down the road. No, you won't. So if you don't understand anything, or if you want to know something that I probably said but you didn't understand anyway, all right, just ask here. That's what we're here for. That's what we're here for. We are winning Facebook versus YouTube. Okay, so let's name them together. Charging methods of AC200 Max. First of all, there is no hierarchy, but of course it's a wall outlet. You can always recharge from a wall outlet. Okay, this is AC charging. It can be your wall outlet. It can be a generator, like that gas, propane, or diesel generator. You can use them. In fact, you will use the same adapter. We have this T500 adapter. Okay, Mr. Wonderful J says car, grid, solar. Correct, but there are more. So this is a T500 adapter, and you can use either T500 or T400 adapter depending on the time when you bought it. You had different accessories. Don't like this word, but basically what I mean is cables and adapters in the box, either T400 or T500. They're both great. They have like advantages and disadvantages. T400 is slightly slower. It's 100 watts slower, but it's silent. And T500, you will hear fans spinning. So not silent, okay? But 100 watts faster. So AC, and AC can be a wall outlet. It can be charging from a generator, okay? And it can be charging from another power station. All right, now this is one method. Number two is DC. Let's talk about DC charging methods. So DC charging methods is, as Mr. Wonderful said, I like my T500s, and yeah, glad to hear that. So DC charging methods. Number one is solar. We advocate for solar. Please, whenever you can, charge from solar panels, okay? You're doing a great job. You're also good for your karma. You can also charge from your neighbor's house when they are not home. Bob. Okay, let me... I swear, I never thought about that. And Bob, I mean, what are we doing here? Wasting your time, wasting everybody's time talking about the ways to cut your electricity bills by charging from solar. Just go to your neighbor's house. And guys, if you're Bob's neighbor, you have to stay alert. For real. Okay, excuse me. So, yeah, PV, so charging from solar panels. And the maximum solar input is 900 watts that you will get to AC200 Max. We also have a very wide DC range here. So DC range is, what I mean is voltage range on the DC input. So the voltage range is right here, a range, not range. It says 10/145 volts DC. That means you can plug a solar panel or multiple solar panels in series, because when you plug solar panels in series, voltages add up, with a open circuit voltage from 10 to 145 volts, okay? And you'll be just fine. So that's a good thing. It means you can connect more solar panels or more powerful solar panels or solar panel, and it will be safe, it will be fast charging. No wonder the maximum solar input is 900 watts. Solar input. Okay, now this was our second charging method. We still have 5 more. 3, car. A vehicle, okay? But guys, and thanks to Jeff from Wave from Sense for making it very clear and highlighting that your engine has to be running, okay? Don't charge from your vehicle when your engine is not running. Fortunately, I saw some videos from Europe. Somebody on our Facebook community, someone was trying to charge it from their vehicle, car's vehicle, when the car was not running, so the engine was not running and did not work, and it can destroy your engine. It's very bad, okay? And if I can at least save some of you from doing that, I will. So please only use it when your car is on the go, and have the way to unplug it, okay? Because you want to unplug it before your car stops, or at least when your car stops. Be very careful. It can be a great method, for example, some of my friends, they drive a lot and they drive trucks. So it's a good thing to have the way to recharge from your vehicle, either a 12 volt or 24 volt car cigarette lighter port. Okay, but remember, you have to do it when you're actually on the go. Okay, right. So, and we have one more method, charging from your local library. Read a book and get a charge. Yeah. Right. Yes, thank you for your comments, guys. Also, don't forget to drop us a like. We have 20 likes. I just give it 20 likes now. Great. So, we have AC. We have AC, so wall outlet, your neighbor's wall outlet, generator, or another power station, and also PV, solar panels, vehicle. That's 3. We have more. We can charge from lead acid batteries. Now, personally, I have never done that, so I don't know if you guys use that. Let me know in the comments. Would you use lead acid batteries or lead batteries to recharge AC200 Max? Because you can do that. Okay, now another charging method is charging from DC and AC at the same time. Okay, this is really great because you can combine any DC and AC charging methods. Okay, so for example, you can be charging from a wall outlet and from solar panels at the same time. You may be thinking, why would you do that? I'm not in a rush. Okay, I don't want to recharge like in 1 hour. I'm okay. Because sometimes, you might not have enough solar energy, okay? So the input on your solar panels will be low. So you can actually add something from a wall outlet, okay? So you will save save money, cut your electricity bills, get some solar energy, but because you don't have like 10 hours to do that, you can charge from AC, from wall outlet, and from solar at the same time, okay? On not that sunny days, so to say. Okay, no lead acid batteries here. Lead acid batteries. Does this sound like lead? Then we'll do the moonwalk. Yeah, I remember talk about moon batteries. And I stole your idea already, guys. So you can sue me for that. We are making moon batteries now. No, we're not. Just for the record, BLUETTI is not making moon batteries. Moon solar panels. What is that? Okay, now. So 7 charging methods, depending on how you count. Anyway, multiple charging methods, and you can combine any DC and AC charging methods at the same time. Okay, so we can rest assured we have enough ways to recharge our AC200 Max. So what is in the box of AC200 Max? What do we have? First of all, we have a T500 adapter or T400 adapter, depending on when you bought it. Okay, it's included in the box to recharge from a wall outlet, to recharge from a generator too, if needed during power outages. We also have this PV charging cable. It might look differently than that, but it's essentially the same. XT90 to MC4 connectors. XT90 is a nice and safe way to connect it, and it's a PV charging cable, right? And wait, hold on a sec, Yeah. I just was looking at the inputs, like, how do we connect it? Oh yeah, that's because we have one more multifunctional aviation cable, this aviation plug to XT90, okay, and XT90 to MC4, XT90 to car power socket. Not this one, but a similar one. They all look very similar. So anyway, long story short, we have a PV charging cable, we have a car charging cable, and multifunctional aviation cable included in the box. So you don't have to buy anything separately unless you want to get an extra adapter or D050S DC charging enhancer adapter. And of course, we have a user manual, warranty card, and a certificate of quality pass. There are a lot of additional accessories or optional accessories we don't include in the box because we don't want to increase the cost, but you can buy them separately. Lead acid batteries, charging clamps, and I was just like going through the user manual today, and we said in the user manual, please don't use lead acid battery charging clamps for any other purposes other than charging from lead acid batteries. And I was like, why would we say that? So guys, I just want to repeat, please don't use it for any other purposes. 12 volt and 30 amp output cables, AC input connector. We even have this PV step down module. If you want to recharge from your rigid solar panels you have on your rooftop or in your backyard, you know, like those big solar panels, they have a high voltage, more than 145 volts for sure, and that's too high for our A200 Max. Okay, so if you want to charge from those panels, you can get our D300S PV step-down module. So you can charge from, so it will literally, as the name implies, step down the voltage, and you can charge from your rigid solar panels. And remember, as we said before, you get this now, this box, this little power station. Well, I'm saying little because we have bigger ones in comparison. It's not that big. And you have a nice battery there, and you can also get additional batteries anytime you want, either B230 with the battery capacity same as here, 2048 watt hours, or B300 with the battery capacity higher, 3072 watt hours. Okay, so not for the other use. Yeah, they're not e-charging clamps, that's for sure. That's for sure. Don't charge A200 Max from your neighbor's solar panels. Stop that. Hashtag stop that. Yeah. How much does it weigh in pounds? Well, I don't have the data here. I usually do. Also, this system is not native to me. We use kilograms back at home. But it's not too heavy. Let me just look it up real quick. AC200 Max weight. Okay. Are you planning to carry it around a lot? If you do, don't, because it still weighs something. So our user manual says that the weight of AC200 Max is, hold on a sec, weight. Yeah, it's 61.9 pounds, 62 pounds, 61.9 pounds. Dimensions, by the way, since you asked, is 16.5 inches by 11 inches by 15.2 inches. Also, the temperature. When you're charging AC200 Max, make sure that the ambient temperature is not lower than 32, so it cannot go below freezing, and not higher than 104. And discharge temperature, when you're discharging, when you're using your AC200 Max, the temperature can be lower. It can be down to -4 degrees Fahrenheit, of course, and up to 104 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay. Again, the battery capacity is 2048 watt hours, or if you use amp hours, it's going to be 40 ampere hours. The batteries, the standard battery voltage is 51.2 volts DC. Okay, and the working environmental humidity is from 10 to 90%. Can handle from 10 to 90% of humidity. 10 to 90%. Okay, great. I hope it answered your question. Okay. Yeah, correct. Thank you for your response from Away from Science too. I didn't check it. All right, cool. So what else did we not mention about AC200 Max? First, let's talk about the runtime. The runtime and charging time too, by the way, charging time. So when you're charging from AC, either with T500 or T400 or T500 adapter, it will take you 4.6 to 5.1 hours to fully recharge AC200 Max. Now, for solar panels, it's really hard to say because the solar energy is sustainable but not stable. It's lower and higher depending on the day, depending on solar conditions, on the angle you position the solar panel at, humidity, ambient temperature, and other factors. So it's very hard to calculate. But you will get the maximum input of 900 watts. I would say this unit is very good for solar input, very high solar input, and also very wide DC voltage range from 10 to 145 volts DC. That's much higher than on other power stations of ours. So for a vehicle, it supports, when you charge from your vehicle, it supports both 12 and 24 volt vehicle. The amperage is 8 or 8.2 to be specific. It's the max amperage. However, don't be too concerned about amperage, about A, okay? The excessive amperage will just be wasted. This is it. It will not destroy the unit. It will not harm the unit. No, it will not. Okay, it also supports dual AC charging. Dual AC charging. However, an extra adapter is required. You purchase it separately. And as I said before, you can charge it from DC and AC simultaneously. Okay, so any DC and AC charging methods. 10 picks up the AC500 and the battery at the same time. probably did once. We have a cameraman here who helps me every day to mount them on the desk, because it feels kind of hard on my wrists, to be honest. So, but yeah, before I used to do it myself. Okay, now some runtime. And yeah, just to finish my thought, it's not to show off, it's to actually apologize, because some of you guys thought that those are lightweight. They're not. So we did have a comment from a lady, from a woman on Facebook, I think it was, said that I bought B300 from you, and you made it look like they're lightweight. They're not lightweight. Yeah, so they're not lightweight. Estimation of operating time. Here's some time we calculated in our laboratories. So charging your phone, and I like how we call it a smartphone. Now every phone is probably smart. So charging a phone. And your phone probably will be pulling out like not a lot, like 10-15 watts. Charge from USB-A. So you can charge it 200 times. 200 times, just to give you an idea how much battery we have. 200 times, excuse me. LED light bulb of 20 watts, rather a big one. You can run it for 85 hours. Now guys, that's if you want some LED lights for your date. You can have either one date for 85 hours or maybe 85 dates for an hour. A TV, a 75 watt TV, you can run it for 22 hours. Electronic tools of 80 watts, you can run it for 20 hours. A fridge of 90 watts, you can also run it for 19 hours. And a slow cooker, which is this thing that you can cook different foods and rice and all this stuff. It's quite a power-hungry device, 200 watts, and it's 8 to 9 hours of runtime for AC200 Max. It means that AC200 Max will discharge in what was the time? 9 hours, long time. Okay, now what is the price of AC200 Max? You can actually check it out right now, guys. I'm not showing you the screen because the internet is not fast enough, but there is a discount code for AC200 Max. It's called Live AC200 Max. So please copy this code and then click that link. It's in the description on Facebook and on YouTube. Okay, please enter the discount code when you purchase your AC200 Max. The price is $1,859, but right now with discount code you can save some money. It's going to be $1,799, which is a great price, just a fantastic price for such a unit. Discount might change, by the way, but just enter the discount code anyway. It will save you money. Okay, and again, the runtime is 10-15 years. Very user-friendly unit. By the way, we did not even talk about the screen yet. I forgot to talk about the screen. Let me check the comments first. Who has an iPhone with a phone with an average IQ? Radio is not for only for emergency use. Radio, never use radio ever in my life. I never did. Okay, so let's take a look at the screen. Very quick tour because you're familiar with that. I know, just kind of more smoothing. Battery, 61%. Precise percentage, very good. You see, guys, there's some potential here. We can connect 2 more batteries. Awesome. PV input. How many watts are coming from PV? What is the voltage? Has to be within 10 to 145. Okay. And input power. How many watts are coming in? Max 900 watts. Grid. What is the input voltage? What is the input power? AC load. We're loading those outputs. We don't want this number to be more than 2,200 watts, okay? Because it's the limit here. Volts, 120 volts, obviously, America. And hertz, 60 hertz. Okay, next we have DC load. So we're loading all those DC outputs. We have many. We will see the total output voltage and power, and we will see the 12 volt 10 amp output power in each individual output here, and we combine some less powerful outputs together. So you have total control over what is going on with the power station. Here's the buttons to turn DC outputs on, DC output. Now it's off, you want to turn it on. So now you can use all of the DC outputs, for example, this wireless charging pad on the top, or any other outputs, okay? So my phone is started charging, so we'll be pulling out a couple of watts right now, probably up to like 8 watts. And actually, this is like this is still too low for AC200 Max to show, so probably won't even show what is going on. It's too low. Okay, now when you're done using them, please turn them off because we have a battery drain if they stay on. So please remember, turn DC and AC on and off when needed, and AC output on. Right. So now we can run all of those AC outputs because they're here. Yeah. Okay, and off. Okay, now settings. So language settings, we have English and Japanese because this unit can be used in both Japan and the USA. So this is why we have this voltage here, 100, 120, 10 volts, and this is for Japan, okay? So for America, it's this, 110, 120 volts, and we only need 120 volts actually, and 1,200 watts because, I mean, I think it's probably because like after the Second World War, Japan was invested in by the USA, right? So the grid system, you know, the voltage and the voltage, the amperage, like even the normal wall outlets, you know, wall outlet sockets, they are very similar to the US ones and to the ones in the US, excuse me. And literally like half of Japan is practically the same as the US in terms of grid circuit and outputs and all this stuff, and half of Japan is a little bit different. So it doesn't have to confuse you. They're not made in Japan. They're made in China, by the way, if you wondered. But yeah, we have Japanese because this unit can also be used in Japan. This is it. So because we really had a lot of questions like, what is that? What does that mean? That's not correct. It's not for America. Okay. So next we have AC output voltage. So as you guys can see, it can be adjusted, so you don't have to change anything. It's 120 volts by default for America, but you could also go to 110 or 110. Don't do that. I don't know, maybe you need to. So next we have frequency, 60 hertz. Can also be changed to 50 hertz, but we need 60 hertz in America. Next we have DC input source, excuse me, either PV or others. So if it's PV, if it's solar panels, it's PV. If it's others, if it's other methods, it's others. Next we have eco mode. Who knows what eco mode is? Say eco. So eco mode is, it turns off the AC inverter to prevent power loss, to prevent battery drain. Okay, always keep it on unless necessary to turn off. And why would you do that? I don't know, but if you want to, we give you this ability to turn it off. Next, Bluetooth, and Bluetooth is for an app. So keep it on if you want to use an app. Buzz settings, I keep it on as you guys can see because if there is like an overload or anything else, I want to hear it as buzz, like beep. So I keep it on. Next we have a touch sound. Now I turn that off because I don't like this sound, but if you do, keep it on. I used to like it actually. I used to like it. It gave me like this kind of like satisfactory feeling of I press and it feels, you know, it feels it, and there is a feedback in the form of a sound. No, but now I don't like it, so I keep it off. Restore factory settings. This is a very important button, by the way. If you clicked a bunch of stuff, want to go back, always can go back here. Factory settings for the USA. Next we have backlight brightness. Can be as dim as that, as bright as that. Next we have sleep time, never 5 minutes, 1 minute, or 30 seconds. This is literally off the screen, okay? Just like, when do you want the screen to turn off? And yeah, great news that now it can be never. I know that's a little bit annoying that screens turn off too quickly on smaller models of ours. Data, product info, we have model and serial number and all these other versions. Next we have BMS maintenance. We can see it from the home page, couldn't we? PV and charger info, adapter info, charger, AC output, DC output. We can see it all from the home page, so we won't stop here. Alarms, no current alarms. Okay, how do you guys like the screen? Okay, portable, like PV. And let me show you the app. AC200 Max also supports the app. Here's the BLUETTI app, free for iOS and Android. Let me find AC200 Max. Okay, let me be Dora the Explorer for a little bit. Where is AC200 Max? Okay, so probably here. No, wrong. Okay, here. Yes. All right, cool. So 61%. And also, guys, what's the magic? So right now I'm going to turn it on from the app. I'm going to turn the AC inverter on from the app. And of course, you don't have to be that close to your power station. You simply want to be within the Bluetooth range or even within the same Wi-Fi network range. So look what happens. I turn it on, and you see on the screen AC is on, DC is on right now too, and I can turn them off. I can turn them off like this. Okay, now you can, it seems like that's about it, right? We have this power off button too, cool, but we have a settings button here. And so this button is share device, share the device, so we can, by scanning this QR code, people can control this device together with you. Okay, so next we have auto sleep of the screen, never silent, 1 minute 30 seconds. So yeah, and you guys see how actually we don't have like that many features in the app. You know why? Because AC200 Max does not have UPS mode. So if you're looking for a UPS device, that's AC300 and B300. AC200 Max does not have UPS mode. So UPS stands for uninterruptible power supply. And we constantly have firmware upgrades here, so you can do that through the app, firmware upgrades. And you can always unbind the device here and even turn off the device from the app. See how it turned off? Magic. Okay, can't stay up anymore. We're past my bed time. I go to bed very early too, before 11 p.m. So, good night to those who go to sleep, and thank you for staying with us, guys. I feel like it's, I don't know, it feels kind of cool that you're staying here instead of going to sleep. Thank you. Hope you're having a great time. So, remember to also give us a like. We have 22 likes right now, and it's incredible. We have 28 people and 22 likes. That's incredible. I mean, on YouTube. Let me check how things are on Facebook. There we go, Facebook. I'm also looking at you. Oh my God, 13 people. Right. Awesome, awesome. Thank you, guys. Remember to give us a like and remember to share with your friends. We just passed the equator. We still have like an hour before the end of the live stream, so we have enough time. We have a lot of giveaways, and the next giveaway is coming in. Oh my God, 12 seconds? Yep. And next giveaway is fridge magnets. So please share this lesson with your friends. Invite your friends. Let's grow our community together. Next giveaway, those refrigerator magnets. Custom magnets from BLUETTI. Very interesting magnets, by the way. I don't know who made them in our team, but someone made them and I like them. Okay, Bob, thank you for calling people to give us a like, and it did work, Bob. Thanks. But I think you should join our marketing team, really. Okay, 26 people watching and 25 likes. Will the A180 ever be available in the US? Short answer is I don't know. Long answer is probably yes. So right now it's only in the EU or in Europe in general, but in the future I certainly don't have information about that. My thought, yes. I don't know. Okay, so those are the magnets. So let's see, guys. Right now, please. Oh, Jennifer already has magnets. I love magnets. Glad to hear that. So, guys, giveaway time. Giveaway time. How do we take part in the giveaway? Simply type BLUETTI plus your own comment in the comments. First, we'll do YouTube, then we'll do Facebook, okay? Here I am. I have a phone here. I'll take a screenshot. Let me open YouTube here. I'll take a screenshot. Whoever's comment is on the very bottom wins. Okay, let's go. So there we go. Just type BLUETTI in the comments, and if you guys are ready, let's go. So 10. Let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm not looking. Let's go. Okay. So the winner is, you see who the winner is? This B300 Chelsea. Okay, this bitch. You got me again. I'm not swearing. It's just the nickname that is really well spelled, very witful. Okay, right, and immediately Facebook. Let's go, guys. Here's the Facebook. Yeah, this is how we. So you see, Donnie Ray is watching, but watching is not enough. You have to actually be commenting BLUETTI and something else. Okay, so let's go. Facebook, you guys ready? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Okay, so let's see who the winner is. It's Luis Gonzalez Jr. Luis Gonzalez Jr. Congratulations. Okay, so dear winners, please email us at livestream@bluetti.com and send us the information that we ask for in the description. Okay, thank you. Again, it was our second round of giveaways, and you guys won those. Oh my, there's too many magnets, fridge magnets. And somebody already has our magnets. It says there. This was Jennifer Lute, and she loves the magnets. Yeah, right, great. So. Okay, that was a tour of the screen and the app. So we have an app control, we have a screen, and the cool thing about app, not only the comfort of controlling it like anywhere in your house, or if you have like this, you know, there are apps right now like Team Viewer that you can leave your gadget next to the device, and you can basically control it from another gadget from anywhere in the world. So apps is really great. And also another cool thing about it is that you always have firmware upgrades from the app. Okay, so there we go, guys. There was AC200 Max. The price is great right now. Let me actually check if everything works, just to make sure you have the best experience. Copy the discount code is in the description. Live AC200 Max. It will lead you directly to the AC200's AC200 Max page on the website, BLUETTIpower.com, and then you place more payment options and enter a discount code. Okay, great. Okay, that was an introduction of AC200 Max. It actually took an hour. We have to hurry a little bit. I have to hurry a little bit. You have to hurry. We still have B300 battery there. Our portable solar panels, PV200 and PV350, and different sets, different bundles. So let's go. Okay. All right, guys. Again, if you haven't given us a like yet, please do. It helps a lot. And share this livestream with your friends. Thank you so much. Okay, now let's talk about B300 battery. And actually, the first time we start talking about the battery before the unit itself. But this is because B300 can be used on its own. Okay, it can be used with AC200 Max, it can be used with AC200P, so it deserves to be talked about separately. So here's the battery, B300 again. So the lifespan is 3,500 life cycles. Okay, the battery capacity is 3,072 watt-hours, as stated right here. You can recharge it independently from solar panels, or from a wall outlet, or from both of those at the same time. And also you can recharge it when connected with AC300 or AC200 Max or AC200P, okay? So mandatory methods again. So it's expandable with AC200 Max is expandable with B300, as we talked before. You can connect from 1 to 2 B300 batteries, okay? And alternatively, B300 also works with AC300. It's actually, I mean, it's, as you guys can see, it's the perfect fit. So AC300 is a modular solar generator. It's a little bit different from AC200 Max. Specifically, it doesn't have a battery here inside. This is why it needs external battery, at least one external battery. And if you need more capacity, you can connect more batteries. So up to 4 batteries, up to 4 batteries, okay? How do we connect AC300 with B300 or with multiple B300s? Like here we have 2 B300s. So here's how you do it. We use those cables. They're included, okay? You might not always see them because the camera, but we do have those cables. It's the only way to connect them. So what we're doing is, first of all, you want to make sure it's unlocked here. So now it's locked, now it's unlocked, okay? And you want to connect it correctly, not like me last time. You want to connect the battery with the main unit, okay? And you want to connect another battery, the other battery, with the unit again. The battery with the main unit. Okay, this is not it. I'm here, by the way, you can't see me, but you have to lock it. Lock, when I'm saying lock, I mean just push this blue button on the cable, push it forward. It's very easy to figure out. It literally says lock, unlock, lock, unlock. Okay, now it's locked, and now you want to long press the button of AC300. And you see, guys, how the whole system kicked on. Yeah, it was already used before, so right now it is at a 21%. Okay, so this is the percentage of the whole like unit together, the whole system. So there we go. Let's first again talk about the battery capacity. So battery capacity here, is entirely customizable, right? Because we can have one battery, it's enough, and it's 3,072 watt-hours, and we can connect up to four batteries, and it's 3,072 by 4. So there we go. Now, the battery capacity, we figured it out. So it's a huge battery capacity. Now, what about the AC inverter? And as you guys can see, here it's 3,000 watts as opposed to 2,200 watts on AC200 Max. Here it's 3,000 watts with a surge of 6,000 watts. So the double of normal wattage. It means when you plug a device and you will see a spike, it can handle up to 6,000 watts, and when it drops down, it has to stay below 3,000 watts because there's the limitations right here, 3,000 watts. Okay. Now let's take a look at what outputs we have. Number one, on the top, and you can't see them, but we have two wireless charging pads, both 15 watts. Okay. Same as on AC200 Max. This is why we always put AC300 on the top, because we don't want to miss on those wireless charging pads, and also it's recommended to put AC300 on the top because those are quite heavy, so you don't want to have this pressure on AC300 all the time. Okay, now what else do we have here in terms of outputs? Let's take a look at the outputs. So here we have 12 volt and 30 amp RV plug. Okay, same as on AC200 Max, 12 volt 30 amp RV plug. You can connect to Anderson adapter, and you can run your RV household basically. Here we have a 24 volt and 10 amp copper socket. However, guys, note how we have a warning here. It's 24 volt DC output only, and it's great news if you have 24 volt devices to run, but don't plug devices that are 12 volts. Okay. Now here we have USB-C 100 watts quick charge. Here we have USB-A 18 watts, okay, quick charge too, and USB-A 5 volts 3 amps 15 watts. Those are DC outputs. Okay. Here we have AC outputs, 20 amps and 120 volts. 1, 2, 3. Six outputs here in 30 amp max NEMA TT30. So simply, I mean, basically same as on AC200 Max, but we have just more wall outlets, which is great news for me. Well, let me explain myself why I'm thinking that. Because look, you have 6 wall outlets here basically, right? So obviously if you want to occupy all of them or most of them, you better have a good battery capacity so that you can run those devices for some time. Now, good news is that you can control the battery capacity because you can connect maximum 4 B300 batteries. So it's a huge battery capacity. So yeah, it's a win-win. It's a good fit for this for the battery capacity potential of AC200. Having 6 wall outlets and 1 image to 30 is really great. Now also guys, I would love you to take a look at the outputs of B300 right here, because AC300 cannot work without B300, so we will have at least one B300, and the B300 has some outputs. It has 12 volt and 10 amp car power socket, which is actually very good because we only have 24 volt and 10 amp here, so having a center 12 volt 10 amp here is a good thing. Okay, now here USB-C, 100 watts, one more USB-C quick charge, who doesn't want that? USB-A, 18 watts quick charge. So yeah, great. And the more B300s you have, the more outputs you will have. So it's really good. And also you can use B300 on its own if needed. If those 3 outputs are enough for you, you can maybe sometimes only take B300 with you without having to take AC300, the main unit. Okay, so what else can we say about AC300? Let's sum it up again. Just feel like I haven't highlighted it enough. 3000 watts is a very high AC inverter, very high wattage for the AC inverter, 3000 watts. And by the way, we have a pure sine wave inverter on both AC200 Max and AC300. It's both pure. They're both pure sine wave inverter. Have pure sine wave inverter. So the battery capacity, because we can connect from one. Anyway, anywhere from 1, you can connect 2, 3 batteries, up to 4 batteries. The maximum battery capacity is 12,288 watt-hours with 4 B300 batteries. The maximum solar input, okay, here is 900 watts, but here is 2,400 watts, okay, so it's a much higher solar input. And the maximum input, like, there is, you know, the maximum input possible here is 1,400 watts. This is from AC and from solar panels at the same time. And here it's 5,400 watts. Massive input. Massive input. Again, this is for if you're charging from solar panels and from AC simultaneously. And on both systems, on both power stations, the system will prioritize PV charging over AC charging, which means it will get as much input as possible from PV, and then if we still have some extra room, it will fit the AC, because it's a good thing, right? Because we want to prioritize PV, we want to prioritize solar panels. Now, it also has a smart control. It has 24/7 UPS, something that AC200 Max does not have. Has UPS, stands for not the delivery service, but uninterruptible power supply. So if you're looking for a device with UPS, AC200 Max is not one, but AC200 is. And it has one more feature that AC200 Max does not have. It has split phase or 24 volt connection, okay? That means you can connect. Let's say you have one AC200, no matter how many batteries you can have one battery, you can have 2, 3, or 4. And you can connect it to the other AC300 with the communication cable, and we have it. We don't have to buy it, so, I mean, you don't have to DIY it or anything. And if you connect it to the other AC300, first of all, you can connect twice more batteries, 4 plus 4, if maximizing battery capacity is your goal. And number 2 is that you can jump from 120 volts to 240 volts. You have this fusion box. You'll have 4 extra wall outlets and 1 240 volt outlet. Okay, it's not like all the outlets here change to 240 volts. No. It's that you have 1 24 volt outlet on that fusion box. So it's called split phase or 240 volt connection. Let's take a quick look at the screen. What do we have? What is different? There are things different here because we have UPS. So let's take a look. Okay, number 1, in the middle, battery life, and we can see we connected 2 batteries right now. This is the SOC of one battery is 23%. SOC of the other battery is 21%. Again, we were using them already before. We did not charge them. I did not charge them. And we can connect 2 more batteries, as we can see right here. And yeah, guys, it's kind of like probably it seems weird at first that this percentage is really like It's not what you think. You would probably think that we have to add up the percentages here. It would be 43%, but it's actually 22%. It calculates things differently here. So, okay, next we have PV input here, grid input, DC output, AC output, okay? Date and the time. So the same as on AC200 Max. DC on and off, AC on and off. Settings, we have language, English and Japanese, because of the same reason. AC output voltage, 120 volts, keep it 120 volts for the US. AC output frequency, keep it 60 Hz for the US. DC 100 source PV, this is source PV is PV by default. Next we have eco mode. Eco mode again on and off. Eco mode saves battery by turning it off in 4 hours automatically. Next we have machine type. There are 4 types. Oh, excuse me. Then we have machine type. There are single phase or split phase. So that's what we were talking about like 2 minutes ago. Single phase for one AC200, like right now, and split phase for 2 AC200s if you want to connect them together. Yeah. Okay, next we have working mode. Now this is what we did not have and will not have on AC200 Max. Standard UPS, time control UPS, PV priority UPS, and customized UPS. UPS stands for uninterruptible power supply. Standard UPS, what is it? Yes, okay, so it's an offline UPS, and you have an explanation right here. I actually like the explanation here. It says the offline UPS is a type of UPS that directly supplies AC power from grid to AC loads from the AC mains in normal operation and uses an inverter to generate AC power from the battery when there is a power failure, excuse me. Okay, next we have time control UPS. So as the name implies, we can control the time. We have the time settings right here. So it says, please set up to 6 shifts for a device for charging and discharging and set the time period in order. Okay, so we can set, in fact we have to set, if we use this mode, we have to set the period 1, period 2, 3, 4, 5 and up to 6. When you want it to charge, when you want it to discharge, okay? We would do that because we want to charge it from grid when electricity is the cheapest, okay? And we want to discharge it when electricity is the most expensive, or at least when we can. And here's the parameter settings. So we have an explanation right here. So battery as OC low, when battery is drained to this value, so something like maybe 10%, AC200 will automatically cut off power output. And battery as OC high means when battery is charged to this value, AC200 will stop charging by grid and leave the rest capacity for PV charging for economical purpose. Okay, yeah, I see. All right, next we have PV priority UPS. So this is when you're charging from PV. Let's actually read. What is it? In PV priority mode, AC200 will reserve a portion of battery capacity, as you said above here. Set it to like 50%. Okay, for PV charging only for maximal utilization of solar resource. Okay, I see. Sorry. In PV priority mode, AC200 will reserve a portion of battery capacity, as you said above, for PV charging only for maximal utilization of solar resource. The rest capacity will be charged by grid and or PV wherever available. It is recommended to use this mode in those areas where grid power supply is stable. Okay. Next we have customized UPS. So customized UPS, we can control the grid charge status, enabled, disabled, enabled, time control status, enabled, disabled, and time settings. Again, we can set the time settings up to 6 time shifts here, and SOC settings again. Okay. And next we have maximum grid input current. So it's maximum 15 amps. Okay. In basic mode, you can set anything from 1 amp to 15 amps. For most of you, probably don't have to change anything, it's 15 amps. Now, if you want to more than 15 amps, up to 30 amps, you can actually get there by going to advanced mode, but you have to email BLUETTI customer service and ask them for a password so that you can go to 30 amps if your home grid circuit allows that. Okay, next we have PV parallel. It's also something new. So when you're turning from PV in parallel, please turn it on. And if you charge on PV in series, turn it off. Bluetooth on and off. Bluetooth on, again, for the app. We have an app control, and Wi-Fi is for the same reason. Next we have buzz settings. So again, if you want to hear like a buzz, like a beep during, in case of an alert here, keep it on. Next we have touch sound on and off. Okay, this is basic. Backlight brightness, as dim as that, as bright as that. Date, time, sleep time of the screen, and you can always go back to factory settings for the USA. Now we have data here, serial number, model, inverter and charger info, battery information, and we can see it all from the home page, right? And alarm history. And current alarms, no current alarms. That was the screen of AC300, guys. Now AC200 also has an app control. So let me show you the app for AC300. Here's our app initializing, very beautiful. Now let's check AC300. Okay, there we go. So, all right, so we can see from the app, we can see the battery percentage. Okay, and give me, battery percentage. Here we can see, we can turn AC and DC on and off entirely from the app. So you don't have to be next to the power station, you just have to be within like the same Bluetooth and Wi-Fi range. Turn on and off. And here we have the settings. We have many more setting options because we have UPS. So again, first of all, network settings. So network, share this device, so by scanning this QR code, we can control this device with you. Next we have working mode UPS, customize UPS, priority UPS, standard UPS, time control UPS, set it right, all right here. Again, you can customize grid charge, time control, manage charge time over here. It's all very comfortable that you can do it from the app. Okay, and about device, very convenient to be able to do it from the app. And firmware upgrade, you can check the upgrades to check if you're up to date or not. Okay, and we are up to date right now. And there are more options here. So yeah, check out the app. It's free. It's very user friendly too. So check out the app. As long as your device has a Bluetooth, it usually has an app too. So AC200 definitely has an app. Okay, so again, guys, a couple of words about charging. Now, when we're charging, we're talking about charging of the battery, right? So the battery is this one. It's B300. It can only be B300. AC200 only works with B300. Okay? However, B300 also works with other power stations. Okay, it's complicated relationships. So when we're charging the battery, I recommend, guys, just keep it connected together, right? Because when you connect it to AC200, you have more charging options, and also you have a higher input. For example, if you're charging from solar panels, you can charge it when B300 is connected to AC200 or when this is not connected to B300. So what is the to AC200? So what is the difference? So when you're charging when it's connected to AC200, the DC voltage limitations here are the voltage limitations of AC300, which are from 12 to 150 volts DC. Okay, so this is good. This is a nice range. And if you're charging only B300, the DC limitations here are from 12 to 60 volts. So you can plug less solar panels, or because the voltage, if the voltage will exceed if the voltage of the solar panel will exceed the allowed voltage, it will actually damage the device. So for most of you guys, you'll probably be just recharging it when it's connected to AC300. And you can also recharge B300 from an adapter, from T500 or T400 adapter. So it can be like an additional method to boost charging, right? Okay, so B300 costs $2,099. I mean, it's a huge battery. It's currently our biggest battery, biggest external battery, biggest capacity, 3,072 watt hours. We have one more battery, the newest one, B300S, that is also 3,072 watt hours. It has a couple of advanced features. So yeah, and B300 costs $2,099. And now if you enter our special live stream discount code that I put in the description, you will save $200. Okay, let me check if we have any questions in the comments. No questions by far. We still do this like competition between Facebook and YouTube, right? Okay, great. Okay, guys, now we're moving to a very exciting part, which is solar panels. Let's go. Okay, so there we go. It's PV200 solar panel. Our solar panels are portable. They are lightweight, they are portable, they are easy to carry around. You will not break them, you will not shatter them unless you want to, okay? They also have a certain level of water resistance. So, yeah, they even protect from highly humid environments and like wet. If it's raining a little bit, we don't recommend, in fact, we advise you to not leave them in rain, but if it starts raining and you're not next to them, they have a certain level of waterproofness. Anyway, let me open it. So yeah, but before I open it, let me show you how we designed them. So, okay. All right, so here we have all the cables. In fact, we only use MC4 connectors. MC4 connectors are the best. They're very safe. They're user-friendly. So we have one pair of MC4 connectors, one negative and one positive, right here. Okay, so it shows you the length. It's like 4.5 meters. MC4 connectors. Okay, one positive, one negative. So you can connect them to all of our power stations for sure, and also most of third-party power stations too. So yeah, because we also use this, like for example, XT90 to MC4 connectors, and yeah, there we go. Just like that. This is it. It's connected. Now we also have this technical details right here. And number one technical detail, and technical specs better, you want to check is VOC, or open circuit voltage. Okay, so this number has to be within the allowed DC voltage range. This is stated on the power station, and if you connect solar panels in series, because voltages add up, you want the total voltage to be again within this number, within this allowed DC voltage number. So here's 26.1 volts. I remember this by heart, and yeah, here it says 26.1 volts. And other specs include, for example, model is PV200, peak power is 200 watts, solar cell illumination is mono, solar cell is mono, solar cell illumination is ETFE, cell efficiency is up to 23.4%, voltage at max power is 20.5 volts, excuse me, current max power is 9.7 amps, open circuit voltage is 26.1 volts, this is an important one, and short circuit current is 10.3 amps, and finally operating temperature in Fahrenheit, that would be 15 to 150 Fahrenheit. Okay, so this is PV200. PV200 is a great portable solar panel. I highly recommend it to absolutely everybody. You will like it. The maximum input is 200 watts. Realistically, you will get like 170 watts from this solar panel. And we have kickstands right here too. And those kickstands, you can adjust the angle. Okay. And let me actually open it and show it to you. So we also have BLUETTI logo on this side. So this is what it looks like when it's open. Much bigger, isn't it? Yep. There we go. So, oops, 200 watts max. PV200 solar panel, portable and foldable. Super lightweight. When you hold it in that position, it's kind of feels heavy, but in general, it's lightweight. And just perfect for camping, perfect for like outdoor activities. You don't want to deal with those rigid solar panels when you go on outdoor activities. Okay. All right, guys. So PV200 costs $469, and right now with our special discount code is $429. Again, please enter that discount code. I put it in the description. Okay. All right, now it's another giveaway. It's our third giveaway already, and this time we're giving away BLUETTI multimeter. Let's do it. So guys, you know how to participate in giveaways. Please type BLUETTI plus your own comment in the comments, and I will take a screenshot, and whoever's comment is in the very bottom wins very nice panels. Thank you, P. Vanderwall. Thank you. Okay, let's go. So there we are. I'm ready to take a screenshot. Type BLUETTI plus something else. We'll do YouTube first, and then we'll jump on Facebook. All right, let's go. Okay, 10-second countdown, guys. You guys are ready? All right, let's go. 10, giveaway. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Okay, the winner is Joe McConaughey. Wow, congratulations, Joe. Okay, now immediately jumping on Facebook right here. Ready? Facebook, guys ready? Let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. The winner is Trish Whitehouse. Trish Whitehouse, congratulations. Dear giveaway winners, please email us at livestream@bluetti.com and send us the information that we asked for. We stated in the description. Rob McGowan says, I have a previous model AC200 watt-hour with 3 solar panels and intend to upgrade to AC200 with 4 extended batteries by 4th quarter. Wow, this is a very well planned upgrade. Yeah, absolutely. Go for AC300 and 4 batteries. That sounds like a great deal. Sounds like a great plan. Congratulations, winners. One more time, congratulations, dear winners. Okay. That was our 3rd giveaway. We have one more giveaway because we actually finished the livestream in 15 minutes. Next giveaway is going to be in like 10 minutes. Okay, let's go, guys. So we have one more giveaway here, so don't go away. All right, now 24 people watching, please give us a like. Don't forget to give us a like. And if you have any question, let us know in the comments. Any questions, let us know in the comments. We read all of them. If we don't notice them now, we always watch the replay, chat replay, and answer to all the questions. Okay, so that was PV200. Now let me show you yet a bigger solar panel, PV350. with the maximum input of 350 watts. So it looks bigger, it is bigger in fact, but actually other than that, nothing is different. We still have those kickstands. Those kickstands have a little bit of like a different design, you know, they're like this. So you can choose the optimal angle for the maximum input. We also have this carrying handle, and the carrying handle might look different for you because we changed it throughout the you know, time. Okay, and it's the same pattern. Really, it would be really hard for me to open it right now, but the same pattern, just a bigger one. 350 watts max as opposed to 200 watts max. Okay, so that was PV350. It costs $799. There is no discount for it from our team, but for PV200 we do have a discount. We have a discount $40. And by the way, guys, all discount codes, they are only valid for the USA, and they expire when the live stream ends. So that is 9 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. From 7 to 9 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time, those discounts are valid. Those discounts can be used. Okay, now AC200 Max and B300. It's a good bundle, isn't it? Because it's more battery capacity, and B300 can be used on its own, and B300 can be used with other power stations. So it's a good bundle. It's a good bundle. It's a good set. The price is $3,958 together for AC200 Max and for B300. However, if you enter our discount code that I also wrote in the description, and it's live200 Max B300, the price for you goes down. You will save $260. This is why, guys, I encourage you to share this live stream with your friends, because what if your friends are right now purchasing our power stations and they don't know about those discounts, those special live stream discounts? They probably just don't know. You know, many will buy power stations on our website, and many of them, like all of them, in fact, don't know about our live stream. So please invite your friends. We have special discount codes. AC200 Max and PV200 solar panel together bundle. You can save $100 by entering our discount code LIVE-AC200 Max 200. When do you enter and where do you enter it? When you place an order, then there is like more payment options, and there is like a discount code section. Just enter it there. Now AC300, you can buy it separately if you want, but only if you have B300 batteries already. So AC300 costs $1,499, okay? But remember, it needs at least one B300 battery to work. Now, AC300 and one B300 costs $2,999. It's already a promotional price. AC300 and two B300s, it costs $4,998. And finally, AC300, B300, and AC300, B300, and one PV350 costs $3,599. Okay, Bob says he still wants an AC300 and four B300 batteries. Yeah, okay. If you buy the PV350 now, then we'll give you a big smile to the camera. I didn't say that. And in fact, I think that most people will probably like PV200 better. It's more versatile, it's more portable, it's smaller in size, so absolutely go for what you want. I think PV200 is actually a more popular choice. But yeah, if you want to a 350 watt in one panel, then PV350 is your choice. Discount code tonight. Yeah, discount codes, all discount codes are in the description, okay guys? And I marked them in a bold font so you can find them more easily. So yeah, discount codes are there. Guys, we have like 10 minutes before the end of the live stream. The giveaway is in 4 minutes. So if you have any questions, let us know in the comments. Let's do a quick Q&A session. Just really chill and nothing in particular Any questions, suggestions? Also, AC60, B80 are coming. Our newest portable power stations and expansion batteries. And AC280 is not yet in the USA, but it will be available for the USA. Okay. AC300 all the way. Yeah, AC300 right here. All right. So we still have one more giveaway, by the way, in case you forgot, and it's going to be BLUETTI tableware set. I'm not a big fan of camping, to be honest, but when camping, you need a tableware set, that's for sure. And our tableware set is specifically for camping. Okay, so stay here to participate for the last giveaway. Remember to give us a like. Thank you so much. Okay, remember to check us out on Facebook, and if you're on Facebook, on YouTube. Then we are also on Instagram, on TikTok, and other social media. So you can follow us anywhere. You can also subscribe to our newsletter if you want to receive updates and the best deals. Okay. And by the way, guys, if you're watching us not from the USA, if you don't live in the USA, if you're maybe in Canada or in Europe, we also sell to Canada. We sell to select countries in the European Union. We sell to the UK and to other countries. Simply go to BLUETTIpower.com and choose your country there. And we constantly open in new countries, like we opened Korea recently. Let me just check right now what countries we have. Okay, United States, Canada, Europe, the UK, Australia, Japan, and in the UK, in Europe, we specifically have France, Spain, Germany, Italy, Ireland, and now Korea. Okay, and we're constantly opening new markets. So, and European, even though we have like European Union flag on the website, but it actually really means Europe, not necessarily European Union. So even countries that don't belong to European Union still count. Now if I can win a sweatshirt and win a fridge, I'm sad. Well, you mean, especially you mean this one, a shirt, a t-shirt? Win a fridge for real? Next time, I guess. Next time will be, maybe. I don't know. I'm not responsible for the giveaways. If you get the hoodie, then get it several sizes too big. Yeah, you want to get the hoodie oversized, right? Solar power all over the world. Great. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Now, 1 minute and 10 seconds before the giveaway, I could go for a mini fridge. I was glad to hear that. We do have our own mini BLUETTI mini fridge. We gave it away last time. Yeah. Okay, guys. 1 minute before the giveaway, I won one and asked for 2XL, so it would be very oversized. It's more than my size. You asked oversized shirts. Oh, okay. So, Jeff, are you wearing yourself, or maybe you gave it to someone else? I won the mini fridge. It's nice. Ryan, you did? That's amazing. I need a full-size BLUETTI fridge. How would we ship that? We would. Okay. Still fits, but just barely. Oh, I see. I see. Okay. All right. Yeah. I understand that. Okay, guys, let's go. Last giveaway, 20 seconds. You probably can already start preparing your fingers. You will ship it carefully. I like it. Yeah, we would. We would. Okay, so type BLUETTI plus your own comment. I'm here with my phone. Take a screenshot. Ship it with the BLUETTI truck, of course. We're not Tesla. We're not Elon Musk. We don't have BLUETTI trucks. Do we? Do we have BLUETTI trucks now? I don't know. Okay, we also have BLUETTI tunnels, right? Like underground, like Elon Musk is building this like new project, you know. Full-size fridge with built-in BLUETTI batteries. Guys, come on, you guys have like such an imagination. You should actually work for BLUETTI. Go up against Whirlpool. Oh my God, BLUETTI, I got a hoodie. I thought you said Honda. I was like, just for the sake of like, BLUETTI, I got a Honda. I'm like, okay, what is it? Did we give you a Honda? You got a hoodie? Yeah? Okay, nice. Hire me, BLUETTI. We got it. I got it. BLUETTI truck with moon panels. Yeah, that's an idea for $1 million. Who do I contact for a problem with order? You contact customer service. It's customer service. You can find it on BLUETTI's website. Okay, yeah, guys, mistakes happen. I am very sorry for the inconvenience. BLUETTI, make my electrons go. BLUETTI, no, 𝗗𝗓𝗦𝗖𝗢𝗨, oh, 𝗗𝗓𝗦𝗖𝗢𝗨, where were you? 𝗗𝗓𝗦, very good to see you here. Okay, oh, wait, were you here? Because I just didn't notice. Okay, BLUETTI, whatever. Okay, well, that goes too. Okay, guys, I'm here. My phone. Let's do the YouTube first and then Facebook. So guys on Facebook, don't feel too lonely because I'm checking YouTube comments more often than Facebook comments. I'm here, my phone's here, and we're ready to take a screenshot. You guys ready? Let's go. 10-second countdown. Whoever's comment is on the very bottom wins. Let's go. 10, 9, 10. Wait, sorry. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Who's the winner? Ryan! Ryan's the winner! Ryan! BLUETTI, I win! Look at that! Look at that! BLUETTI, I win, says Ryan, and then wins. Oh my God, Ryan, that's really remarkable. Congratulations, Ryan. Now we go immediately on Facebook. Let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. The winner is Michael A. Newberry, second time. Michael A. Newberry. Congratulations, Michael. Congratulations, Ryan. Dear giveaway winners, please send us an email at livestream@bluetti.com. Okay, send us your shipping address and your phone number in the USA. Congrats, winners! Congratulations to everybody who purchased any of our power stations today using special discount codes, or maybe recently, guys, you made the right choice. Hopefully have the best experience and only the best vibes, the best experience with our power stations. Always feel free to ask any questions to learn more about portable energy and renewable energy sources. We have an amazing community on Facebook and here on YouTube, of course. Okay, now whoever didn't press the like button yet, please do. Appreciate that. 31 likes, 33 people online right now on YouTube. And let me check the Facebook. Facebook, we have now 12 people. Okay, less than on YouTube, but still 12 people. Check us out on social media, wherever you guys prefer to be. Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, anywhere. Probably not TikTok, are you? I'm not on TikTok, that's for sure. Too bad there isn't a love button. Okay, yeah. There we go. There's only like a thumb up. Yeah, that's probably called a thumb up button, for more accurate. Okay, guys, one more time. Pleasure to have you here, as always. 2 hours, they passed very quickly with you. Next live stream is going to be this week, by the way. So now it's Tuesday. Next live stream is on Thursday, the same time, 7 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. Thursday, 7 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time, and we start at 7 p.m. and then we finish at 9 p.m. Why is it important? Because the discount codes are also only valid during this live stream. So if you're not planning to maybe listen to what we're going to be talking about next time, but you want to use those special discount codes, remember that they are valid from 7 to 9 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time this Thursday. Okay? Again, guys, one more time, thank you to each and every of you. 34 likes. Well, this is thanks to Rambling Bob Reviews promotion and 𝗗𝗓𝗦𝗖𝗢𝗨 promotion. Now the guy's promotion who was asking for likes, and I was asking for likes the most too. AC200 with 4 batteries would be ultimate. Yeah, AC200 cannot be connected to 4 batteries, can be maximum connected to 2 batteries. Okay, but AC200 can be connected to 4 batteries. Oh, it's like a new idea? Oh, I see. Okay, cool. Yeah, until next time, guys, have a great night. Have a great day if you're watching us from any other part of the world. Some people watching us from Europe. It's early morning in Europe. So have a great day, have a great night. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.